Hello, good afternoon, Kenya. This is Kenya News Alert, and this show is Sema Nasi. I am your host, House of Zulfa. Yes, and welcome to the show. Unaweza tupata kwenye namba ambayo kwenye screen yako. You can call us directly, or you could SMS us on WhatsApp, or you could just comment. Tupo kwenye mitandao ya TikTok, ya Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and soon we shall be on national TV. So who am I with?
Hello everyone, it's Philip here. It's Philip once again, and good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon to Zulfa. And
ukaniacha kaenda kunywa chai peke yako.
Nilikuwa
nimebeba ukanunulia chai.
Nilikuwa nimetiwa form bana.
Mchoyo wewe.
Sasa ukitua unaanza kuitana.
Mimi sikuitangi kwa zangu.
Nikiitwa mimi siitanangi.
Okay.
Yeah, nikiambiwa ni one. Niliambiwa tu ni one. Nipo shule.
Sawa
Mimi nikiambiwa ni moja.
Okay.
Nikiambiwa ni moja.
So we have got to see what has happened, and we were listening to Mr. Tell me his name.
His name is Ndura Waruinge.
Okay.
He's an ex-Mungiki leader.
Na amekuwa na maneno mazito.
Yeah.
Amesemaje? All leaders that supported Gachagua's impeachment are gays.
Habari ndio.
Unajua kuna hii kitu ambayo just like randomly unasikiaga eti mwanaume kuuliza mwanaume mwingine jina ni shoga. Like that's a thing in the streets, yes? Yeah. Like eti ni kuuliza sijui nini kwani mimi ni shoga, you know? When ni gay ukihug sijui chali mwenzako, sijui ukifanya then like
by that mimi nashanganga. When you hug a lady, when a lady and a lady hug or kiss,
we don't say they're lesbians.
No, lakini majama. But I think I have quite some few unique friends, because we can hug ile hug without
unaweza tembea umeshika mwanaume mkono.
Yeah, why not?
Mwanaume ni kukaa ngumu. Me if I see like my boy, okay, my boy with like a cushy part, you know, but hiyo part ya kuanza kutembea umeshikana na mwanaume. Hata uliza, in fact nauliza viewers, unaweza tembea umeshika mwanaume mwingine mkono? You know, is that allowed in Kenya?
Yeah, literally it is. Sasa mimi kutembea nikiwa
nimeshika. See my man holding another man's hand. Where is my hand now?
As long as you are not in the picture right at that moment.
You're not serious, bro.
Hey, mimi wangu, there is this guy, he was a friend of mine tukiwa shule. We used to go holding hands.
Mkiwa class 150.
Hapana, tukimaliza high school.
Aiwe, hapana, you guys want something
to us it would be okay.
You guys are something else. No man should go holding another man's hand. That's primitive. This is not primitive.
That is being primitive.
No, this is not primitive thing. But in fact, commenting pale, you tell us, is it right? Is it what? While
answering Zulfa's question, is it right? Answer mine. Why is it wrong? Not even is it wrong. Why is it wrong?
It's just unnatural. Like, I think a man should be manly. It's not manly for a man to go holding another man's hand.
Is it womanly for a woman to go kissing another woman?
Animals.
Is it womanly to kiss another woman?
Of my girlfriends, I can change. I could be there like, ebu angalia nini kwa hapa hivi kwa nini, and they'll be like, okay, you know. But see eti mambo eti eti also you can undress in front of another man.
Si chenye niko nacho na ndicho ako nacho.
Tumebeba to the same. So actually wanasema every leader that supported Gachagua, every leader that supported Gachagua's impeachment
and their children
ni gay.
Is that true?
Sasa sitamsikiza producer wetu anaendelea kuitengeneza hiyo clip, msikize akisema, and then we shall come back in a few. I don't know if it is ready. Okay. So akaeleza ni pass alikuwa Mungiki, ex-Mungiki.
Yeah.
You know people say it from Mau, those people went to Mungiki. You know? I don't get that because the Nakumbuka kuna yule mmoja aliuliwa hapa ama alishikwa ama aliuliwa.
Ule mtu wa Mungiki.
Hapa sijui ni adhiriwa ama ni Makadara.
Aliuliwa.
Let me tell you, it used to be a tense time wa Mungiki. And I used to hear it Wagikuyu shule. Mtu anakuja anasema babangu ni Mungiki msinifanyie nini, and used to be like wewe mkopeni. It was Mary, but we used to call her Mary because unajua Wagikuyu. And she used to say babangu na mamangu ni Mungiki. So and used to be like akikunyang'anya kama ni dhamos unamwachia because babake ni Mungiki.
I was nikiwa shule I was daring. Mimi hakuna kitu singefanyia mtu.
Kuna Jeff Morethi anasema amekataa nini James?
There are two questions here. Is it wrong?
Unaweza tembea na mwanaume umemshika mkono.
And the second one is why is it wrong? Why is it not wrong?
Okay. Hakuna Peter kimesema good afternoon Zulfa and Lewis. Unacheka nini Peter?
Peter, good afternoon.
Unacheka nini?
We have yeah.
So that is the question. And sasa hebu nikwambie. Which leaders were supporting the impeachment? Kwanza tukianza na Mutuse. Sawa? So is Mutuse gay?
According to
the pastor,
what is his name again?
Wanasema that ile tungewojea tuliekwe.
According to Ndura, all those are gays. So Mutuse is supposedly gay.
Yes.
Not my words.
According to Apostle.
According to
Apostle.
That
supposed to Murkomen
gay.
Ishi Chungwa
gay.
So mimi nimesema.
Na sio mimi pia.
Haya. Anasema an interesting afternoon. It is very interesting even
very
for
interesting.
Us. It is very interesting.
Today let tunaongea tu itutoke.
Tumeongea kwenye the art of it.
Itutoke tu, you know? Itutoke kabisa. So you can imagine all those people. That means the whole parliament
is gay. But you know gay people like kama wamekubaliwa, you have told me that wamekubaliwa.
Wamekubaliwa. The nini high court ilikubali. Is it high court or supreme court ni gani? Ilikubali. They were now men can marry men freely. Without being.
I think we should invite Museveni in Kenya.
For what purpose?
For that. I mean, I have nothing against you people, but Bible imekataa.
You people.
Okay? No, you people out here.
Okay, do you know
I have a lot of gay friends. You know,
me too. I have several.
I have, because God says love.
He tells us to love each other.
Yes, and do not judge, because judging ni yake. But I just don't get gay on gay action, you know? I don't get it.
It's kind of the most complicated.
Anasema Museveni is already in Kenya. Where is he?
Let's call him for a minute.
I get you, Peter. I'm saying on the gay part. I'm not saying on the dictatorship, yes? So inabaki kila mtu. Huyo pastor apostle ambaye ni ex-Mungiki leader anasema like every person who supported Gachagua's impeachment is gay. Sasa sijaelewa like they are gay literally ama they are gay because they were not men enough to stand up to Ruto.
He was saying he started by saying when the wife of the former president of America, Joe Biden came to Kenya, he came to initiate
man on man action.
And woman on woman thing. And then she invited a certain lady who is a lesbian. I don't know ni ambassador ama ni nani, who is a lesbian. Then they agreed to make Kenya one of them, because LGBTQ is an everyday thing in America and the Western country. So after she came, they had that meal, that unholy meal with the president and all that. Gachagua is
I heard that it was ilikuwa on the 31st. Or on the 1st of October of November.
I think.
But that's not Halloween. Pastor anasema ni Halloween, but that is not Halloween. Halloween is on the 31st. Ama hiyo ndio nini? That's when you but then you know that on the 31st anamesema ya kwamba of which I'm waiting yekwe na producer akikuwa tu ready anaiweka. Okay? Like on that sijui 11th anasema 1st of January.
That
is when the dinner is eaten. I could say yes. Continue. Akasema hao watu wote they came here because they want Kenya to be the because Kenya is the cradle
of mankind.
Of the cradle of mankind.
Yeah.
They back when I used to hear that headquarters the Illuminati is Kenya.
Headquarters in Illuminati.
Yeah, apparently.
See, me nilikuwa sikia ziko is it in Syria where the first man met the devil. Where his first summoned.
Sikia Peter anasema hivi. Peter anasema ya kwamba Peter hapo kwa SKZ, okay? It's zoo. So anasema Zulfa and Lewis revisit the senator Matthew answer to Ichungwa. He said what Kenyans have been suspecting is true because of his love to men. Ichungs anapenda mjulus. Okay? Akina msinifate. Nisifatwe.
But I have a gay friend. Simu nitafutie na namba ya Ichungwa. Tukue tunakula hiyo pesa na yeye.
I won't comment on that, okay?
Don't.
I won't comment on that.
He is look, he's single. So any single people tell me he's there. Anyway, so as I was saying, after sasa amekuja they had the unholy meal. The meal before Halloween is called unholy meal because Halloween is the day whereby
the dead walk amongst the living.
Yeah, and
I had a boyfriend ambaye amezaliwa 31st and we used to like celebrate Halloween.
That is when the night the veil between the living and the dead.
But that doesn't mean that now it's evil.
They can. It is because all kinds of spirits roam the earth.
They do because on his birthday, imagine on his birthday lazima zingeflika.
Nikweli?
Yes, but I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
The lights would flicker all the time. So Peter anasema Matthew answer to Ichungwa. He said what Kenyans have been suspecting is true because of his whose love, Ichungwa's or Matthew's?
I think Ichungwa because it is Matthew's answer to Ichungwa. Oh dear. And you are anyway, if anyone ever said that any Kenyan will go to heaven, it is only me because I'm the only one who does not interfere with Kenyans' lives, who does not even care.
Just flavor anasema wengi wao ni Illuminati. Leo nataka tuingie into gayism and Illuminati.
Yeah, kabisa to make sure unajua hiyo ni kitu inakuanga imeshikilia watu. Wanataka kuongea watoke.
Ongeni watoke. Tell us. Tuambeni sisi hapa. You're free to speak here. Tell us, do you think that everyone who supported this is gay according to Apostle? Do you think everyone who supported this is gay? Tuambieni kwenye comment section. Ama venye Justo amesema ni Illuminati. Who is the Illuminati there?
Illuminati ni wengi.
Nani?
Starting from the former president. Hiyo tu ni moshene. Yeah.
But there is this also a Mungiki person alisemaga zote waliendaga wapi kuiba kitabu, and in that book there were names of presidents of Kenya and many politicians, and that book was in a sacrificial au ongea YouTube huo mtu anasema eti Uhuru is in Illuminati.
Si pia mimi nilikuwa nasikia hivyo. Uhuru is one of the members
of Illuminati.
Yeah, since when he was a young man, that is why he was groomed.
So aliingishwa na budake ama aliingia mwenyewe?
Yeah, aliingishwa na budake.
Like, do you know what Illuminati is?
Yeah.
Freemasonry ama Illuminati?
There is a difference between Freemason.
Do you know there's no Illuminati?
There is Illuminati.
There is no Illuminati.
There is Illuminati.
There is no Illuminati.
God.
Freemasonry ndo hiyo unatendaga Illuminati, because Illuminati is Egyptian thing. It means the wise people. This Illuminati was formed back when they were kulikuwa na sickness huko Egypt, and they wanted a group of wise doctors and those people to come together, so they called that group Illuminati. But what tuna get confused hapa kwa picture tunaonyeshwa ni Illuminati is not Illuminati. Freemasonry is now what now you people call Illuminati, but Illuminati was a different thing. Ni ile kitu kama nikwe na kunywaga but na kuambia hii ni maji nimeweka hapa, so you know kwenda chupa ameweka soda, but it's alcohol. Yes,
yeah.
So it's not Illuminati. The ring thing ni Freemasonry.
Okay, na Freemason ukiangalia tu vizuri according to its history inaonyesha that it is an elite of rich people who came together unaona like tuseme CEO wa Safaricom, CEO wa Cadbury, CEO wa EPZ, CEO wa sijui wapi, CEOs wanakuja pamoja, they form a circle, unaona walikuwa najiita the Freemason brotherhood. And then they had these like rings and all that because they were like they saw that they were greater than God.
Okay, kidogo tu. There's a comment here, we shall continue with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Peter Kimani anasema that Ndura Warungi has been talking the truth. He prophesied about Gachagua's impeachment and said Ruto will look for Uhuru Kenyatta and said Kindiki would not be deputy president for a long time. So unasikia?
Yep.
So sasa Kindiki kwa about kutoka.
Huyo leo
we are waiting for our producers. Jema amepata hiyo video aweke venye alikuwa anasema kuhusu how everyone that supported the impeachment is gay. Okay?
Like how do you
So so you were telling us something. Let me tell you a story. So back then kwenye serikali ya Moi, many people were dropping and dying and accidents were happening. Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember then I don't think there was freedom of religion. There wasn't. I think ilikuwa tu Catholic and something.
Yeah.
Catholic and Protestants. No, Catholic was the only church in a bonga government.
Moi ni wa AIC.
But you know the government is led by Catholics, yeah?
Hapana. Catholics. Government.
Catholic ni that tyrant in religions. Catholic is a tyrant in religions, yes? So apparently kuja akaambia sijui ni bishop wa Catholic aenda ka investigate if people are worshiping other things, and they found out that people are worshiping devils even in that government, in kwa government yake. And let me tell you that the bishop died mysteriously, and every other person walikuwa investigate hiyo kitu, they died mysteriously. Okay, so I'm just telling you, apparently this is something that a certain
when I get scared I usually get itch.
So you're scared now.
Like how do you die mysteriously? Do you know, as long as it is not alien abduction like the rocket that fell
mysteriously is like unasikia alipigwa na attack, acha kuenda kwa mashetani wewe. Nasema na heart attack to like something happens, you know.
Yeah.
So they all died, yes, and that's when ilibaki there's freedom of religion in Kenya, you know. So kusema mtu Illuminati si makosa, I think, because there's freedom of
that is not religion.
It's a religion.
They
are Satanists.
Yeah.
You should watch this documentary in Netflix where this woman says that her daughter was possessed by a demon, and at the end of the day, because the demon would not get rid of the daughter, she married the demon. Oh, you don't. But we are talking about gays today. We are talking about gays, okay? So the government of Kenya inabaki everyone ni gay.
Everyone is gay.
Everyone is gay. So you are telling us about the gays. Hao walikubaliwa. Wamekuwa wamepigana for a very very long time wakubalike na hawajakubalika. Mpaka alipokuja nani? Bibiye
aliyekuwa rais wa Marekani.
So alikuja Obama akuwa anga wa convince.
No.
Because you know Obama had come with that na Uhuru akakataa. Yeah. I remember Uhuru being asked mbona akubali watu wa wane akasema we leave you with your things, you must leave us with our African traditions. Okay, so I don't know why they were accepted. The
current one is not gay.
The president is not gay.
Yeah,
I didn't say the president is gay. I want you to understand that. Yes,
yeah.
I've said all leaders who supported Gachagua impeachment are gay. Says ex-Mungiki leader. Sawa.
Yeah. So by then it was said that unajua ukitaka kuficha white Zulfa, ukitaka kuficha for example.
But many of them are married. Ama they have secret lives huku nje.
If today I'm gay, I will marry na huyu bibi atakuwa ana wangu wa kuficha white. Atakuwa najua.
Okay, so you guys mkae ready. We are going to show that video of the apostle talking about that issue.
strongly
So
and strongly,
huyu nani
fervently
akikuja tu
supporting and
huyu
saying
bibi
this man
yangu
has to go.
atakuwa anajua
They are
I am,
all gays.
but
But
yeye
The
ni
people
wa
with the Donyis, the people with all those kind of people, I don't want to mention them, but let it be, all those guys, they are all gays, they are known.
Wow.
They are well known. And the money that Ruto really used, about 70% of the money he used for campaign were from the gay community. And number two, the people you see who are now given money by the government to go and do rallies across the nation in support of the government, they themselves, like the people in Muranga, 50% of them who are organizers, they are from the gay community. Yes. Again, there are many things moving around. You discover it is well calculated. It's a gay community thing because those are the people who formed this government through their finances. They financed the government so that they can be able to raise their flag here. They can be able to raise their altars here. That's why the wife of Joe Biden came to Kenya. That is why this woman in the embassy was here because she was a lesbian. And they are here to they were here to make sure that agenda succeeds. So for Gachagua, he refused and said, no, I cannot be able to agree with this one. But the other side of the system, you discover most of the sons and daughters of the politicians of the other side, they are all gays and lesbians. Yeah. So it's, you see how it came in, how they were captured, how they got in, because gayism and lesbianism is an altar that controls nations. That's what Lucifer uses to manipulate and control and raise a specific altar that will make sure the Luciferic agenda thrives in the world. That is why the truth man came. The truth man, it came from that. Not because the politics we are seeing. It is not about the politics we are seeing. It was much deeper. Because it is Joe Biden and Obama who said Gachagua must go. So that's why the CIA guy was here to make sure Gachagua goes. That's why the MI6 guy was here to make sure Gachagua goes. And look at when Kindiki was sworn in. It was 1st of 11. That is the night that they have the Halloween dinner. So it was a ritual that was well organized, so to perfect, because they really needed Kenya as an altar so that they can be able to win the world. Because Kenya is a seed of mankind. It's a seed that controls, the seed that will be the platform for the revival of the gospel. Therefore, they needed Kenya more than anything else so that they can get it. But now, unfortunately, the Murima people, and that's why again it was saying, usibora usiguze Murima. Because they wanted to hit the Murima. You know, there's this story about, I know you've been hearing about it, that the Ark of the Covenant is in the mountain. If you trace it biblically, you find that when they were in Ethiopia, the Kinamenelik came downwards to the mountain that was beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. That is where they brought the Ark of the Covenant. You see, the Israelis today, they are guarding Mount Kenya as though it is theirs. The American today, they are guarding Mount Kenya as though it is theirs. The British is guarding Mount Kenya as though it is theirs because they know the secret behind it. So that's why it's tukua tunasema usiguse nini Mlima, because we know where the ark is. We know the secret of the Mlima. It is not just an ordinary Mlima. Again, I don't know that I'll be able to mention to pronounce it properly. Abel Kalam. The Africa, the name of Africa was not Africa. Africa is a name of a warrior, an Italian warrior who came and did battle in the land, sub-Saharan Africa, and won the battle against the Africans. So after winning, his man was called Africanus. So when he won the battle, he named us his name, Africa. But the actual name, if you go to the original maps, you find we had Libya, we had Ethiopia, and we had Nubi, the Nubians. The Nubians and the Sudanese, these are the people who held captive the children of Israel. These are the people who walitesa wana wa Israeli miaka 400. They are the Sudanese and the Nubians. That is why they have never seen peace and they will never see peace. That's biblical. The number of pyramids in the world are remaining in Sudan, not in Egypt. because Egypt was not there, the other side. Egypt was this part of Sudan. So if you come down one, you find the cradle. Abel Kalam means the cradle of not the cradle, the Garden of Eden. Now, the other part of Ethiopia coming down to South Africa, that is where the Garden of Eden is.
Okay, so you've had what is happening or what happened what happened during the elections, and you've had the apostle speak. Okay, na vile hata Kipita Kimani ametuambia kuna Jaso Favor anasema baba pekee ndo mtu righteous, licha ya kwamba mnasema ni mchawi mara mganga, but mzee Mungu anamtambua, anaga chuki na mtu kabisa, but the rest Jehanamu is real for them. Okay, then kuna Peter Kimani anasema Uhuru Kenyatta is Catholic from his childhood. So deny, amesema sorry, anasema Uhuru ni Illuminati, hapana. Okay?
Okay, kuna all opinions.
But stories are here, yeah?
Yeah, stories are out here. Mara huyu ni hii, mara huyu ni hii, mara anafanya hii. You know, we are told.
So kuna Khadija anasema Kenya, I am so glad you're not for the BS, for the bullshit. Okay. So yes. So mmesikiza. Mmesikiza mkasikia venye apostle amesema.
Yeah.
Asema that Gachagua was what?
Alikata
the gayism.
Yeah. Alikata ku support the gayism. And because of that, all of those gays,
they ganged up against him, all the gays
ones wakakuja wakaamua kumtoa.
Unasikia manyumbani they have children who are gay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, and I'm so sorry, yes. So you are in a position of power, and you find out that your child has cancer, and cancer is something imekatalika in this, and you can make it like a legal disease itibiwe kwenye hospitali, because saizi imekatalika kutibiwa kwenye hospitali. What would you do?
I will legalize it.
Yes. So
your point is very, very, very street. Okay. Yeah.
So they're selfish, but I think to their children. But let me ask you, the other day you said that being gay is a choice, because most of them say that I am born with it. I am. But see, if you're born with it, how you come say
inatokanga ikiwa na rainbow hapo, mtoto anatokanga akiwa na rainbow hapo kwa uso, ati rainbow hapo hivi.
I love it for them, you know, because I usually say, even my gay friends, I usually tell them what you have chosen a very difficult path to go. Yes, it is difficult,
very difficult,
because choose mimi siwezi, I don't have that courage. You have that courage, yes, to choose that difficult way for you, you know, to do that.
As long as Zulfa haijatoka hapa hivi ama
si boobs umezaliwa nazo,
haijatoka hapa hivi imejichora rainbow ama ikaandika hapa born a lesbian, born a gay.
You're born with it, and I'm not criticizing them. Yes,
I'm not criticizing them.
And then
I love all my gay friends.
God saved me, and I have married with children.
That is a choice. Even the ex-gays that kusema God saved them.
Kwani basi if you are born with it, it's something you can't change?
Yeah.
Okay. So wanasema kila mtu ambaye alimkataa Gachagua
ni shoga
sababu I think you guys have heard, and I want you to tell me pale kwenye comments. Mnaweza piga simu, mnaweza mkatu text WhatsApp, sawa? Mnaweza mkatext pia directly, mtuambie what do you think about the apostle. Aya, hii kusema pia Gachagua will get impeached, gays needed Kenya. Why do they need Kenya?
He has said that Kenya is the cradle of mankind, is needed so that their evil that society can spread to the rest of the world easily, you know. Ugonjwa ndio ishike vizuri ama ndio ikuwe kabisa, huwa inatambaa, inajua venye ita affect damu ama roho, na ikifika kwa roho, anything that is pumped from the heart gets to the whole part of the body, no matter how far, hata to the nail.
Yes, Khadija kidogo we are going back there, yes. Khadija anasema ya kwamba yes, you choose that way. Just like someone on drugs, you have this in quotes, but you act in order to make it a way of life. So you choose to become gay.
Yeah, you just
You're
choose.
not born with gayism.
No, you just choose. It is something you can either push it down. Okay, it is very hard to push it down. So you just, it's either you
But
embrace
like
it or
if you want, you could marry just a straight person.
yeah.
Like you could, for example, if you are gay, you could marry a woman if you want, and you would be okay with it.
Yeah.
But chini ya maji venye kama tu kawaida venye mwanaume akioa atakuwa anataka madem nje, is the same way you want men out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Utakuwa unataka kama okay, see the way ladies lesbianism, there is the femme and the stud. Now in gays there is the top and the bottom. Hence the name bottom up. So not my words. So if kama we ni mpenda mrija, see, you continue pendai. Ukifika kwa nyumba, one
but
thing,
see, you a woman, you could agree with your woman that she straps it on and gives it to you.
na ukitaka kumwagiwa.
See, she puts some milk in there or something.
Who say that there is a difference between cum and milk? Yeah.
You can go buy it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, but there is this something I was seeing somewhere. Don't ask questions. That these things are bought with natural those things. Like to those people who like masturbating, those ladies or the gay people. Ukitaka kusikia kimwaga, kuna mahali unafinya inamwaga.
Okay, so I guess the parliament people know that. Sindio?
Yeah.
So that is what the amesema gays needed this, and it's due to wazungu guard Mount Kenya because they know there's a secret in Mount Kenya.
Yeah.
What is that secret in Mount Kenya?
The secret in Mount Kenya is that it is where the Ark of the Covenant is, according to the Bible. Because
At what?
Where the Ark of Covenant
of the Aiko nini archives,
the
Vatican archives,
the Ark of Covenant is lost,
and it is in Mount Kenya.
Yeah.
Wait, what Kadia nasema, you have to take time out of your life to talk like a man, woman, dress, move and live. That is damaging to your soul. Your soul knows one way but to choose another. That is extremely Khadija, that is what I tell everyone who tells me that they're gay or they are a lesbian or they are queer or they are pansexuals or whatever. I usually tell them, Aki, you have chosen a really difficult path to do. I won't judge you for it, and I won't like hate it for you, because it is yours. But you have chosen a very, very, in fact, let me insist, a very, very, very so difficult way of life, because you're a man, you want other men, you're a woman, you want other women, and your soul doesn't know that. I don't judge it for anyone. Yes, it is so hard.
Your soul adapts.
No, so
just like
soul is a pure thing. Let me tell you, soul is God. Is God putting himself in you. That is the soul. That is not the spirit.
Okay.
Soul is the purest form of being. That's in fact when you can sell your soul to the devil, you can't, because you don't own it and I don't own it, so God owns it. Yeah. No one can sell the soul. You can never sell your soul.
Yeah. Only God.
No one mwili tu upotea.
Yeah.
But soul yako always use. That is the purest thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Hata angels hawana soul. They are spirits. That thing in us is like the special, the unique, the mastermind of God in us.
Okay,
the soul. Okay, so the soul
unajua nini?
Nakupiga ngumi.
Be my guest. So when God, when Adam and Eve sinned, Adam was like this to God, sindio? But after Amanda, God adapted for not visiting him. That is the same way a lesbian soul adapts to loving a woman. You don't know what you're speaking of. I know. God forgive me. Thank you.
So let us continue. So wanasema that there's something in the Mount Kenya. Umesema kuna archives huko.
Yeah, the Ark of Covenant.
The Ark of Covenant, yes. And Gachagua was opposed to all these things.
Yeah.
Was opposed to gayism being legalized in Kenya.
Yeah, she has a pastor for a wife, dearest.
And that's why the gays ganged up against him, according to pastor.
Yeah.
Apostle, yes.
All those gays.
So watu wa Mount Kenya, Peter Kimani, tuambie what is nini iko Mount Kenya ambayo wazungu wanataka, ambayo inafanya Joe Biden bibi yake akuje huku, Joe Biden akuje, Prince huyu alikuja huku Harry, Henry, Harry, King Harry.
King Harry? Hapana. It is Nani's wife, Joe Biden's wife ndio alikujanga huku.
Ule king wa England alikuja huku.
He was celebrating his coronation. King Charles III.
Yes, Mamuda Harry. Charles.
Yeah, it's Charles.
So Justo Favor anasema Mount Kenya iko na miungu yao, and that's they add a Mugumo tree to pray to. Guza Murima for your own risk. So Murima shouldn't be guzed, because ikiguzwa iko na miungu yao. Now I'm saying, Peter, where are you? I want to tell us what is there that wazungu wanakuja huku, wazungu wana protect mlima hiyo design, because pastor amesema kuna nini,
kuna the Ark of Covenant. So it is very not likely that utaenda to kuguza, because even Israel protects it, because see, the Bible says if you look at the Bible, the description, Sudan, is this sort of Sudan? Yeah, sitko hapo hiyo, si hapo. Yeah.
Not Egypt, Ethiopia.
Yeah, yes, Ethiopia. Hapo sasa hapo ndio wako. Walisimamisha hapo hivyo. Nikawashindia hapo. Yeah. So you can imagine, the Israelites know it is there.
They can't come take it out.
No, they guard it. Yeah. Maybe ukiangalia, maybe, do you know the Bible has so many books and so many words that are not there. We only know 66, but they are almost. The book of Enoch is not there. The book of Adam, but the book of Adam is a terrible one.
The book of Eve.
Yeah, Lilith's book, Satan's book. All those should be included in the Bible,
but they are not.
They are stories of each individual inspired by God, not by man. Or even the Lucifer himself was inspired by God to write his own book.
But I heard that there's this book that that one is different.
Which one?
That I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
So
there is Hadija. Nasema they are evil here in America.
Who are evil?
I think the LGBTQ community.
But then me kuna one thing, that gay parade, I came to hate it. Like, mnatembea mkiwa naked kwa streets na mnasema children wanafaa waone that. Seriously, hata toa gayism, hata toa you are gay ama you're lesbian. Just you as a man ama as a woman walking naked in the streets.
Just because you are a drag queen.
And I had one at one force. They had these publics, this public nini. What they go to explain themselves, and there was this girl saying, "Mnaala wanaume wakuje kwa bafu zetu." Hata wengine they are pretending to be non-gender or whatever, and it could be a serial killer, it could be a rapist. That you're low in the mbona msiwekee tu choo yao kando, mbona mtaka wakuje kwa choo yetu? Why? And then another man was replying, if you uninyime kuingia kwa choo ya madam, I will kill you. What is that? What is that? Me, that gay parade, mnichukia, mnipende, I hate it. And I'm like, no for that.
There is some things I cannot support, including that. Hiyo nayo, hadi ni tiwe for free. Na nani, siwezi. Because how now do you go to parade? Okay, being gay, that is your choice.
That you could do. The Kitambo used to go with just like the colors.
Yeah.
And no one knew, but Madam Fisher, you're walking naked in streets.
Do not force anyone. Do not force anyone to be like you.
Let me ask you something, yes? If it is so good, why is there something called coming out? Right now, if I go to my mom, will I be like, mom, sit down, I want to tell you that I'm going to be married to a man? Will I do that?
No.
I'll just go and get married, yes? I'ma go and be like, mom, this is so and who, this is this and this, and I want to get married to them. Sindio? Why are they forcing us to love them? Why are you forcing people to love you? That was why they were forcing Gachagua to love them. They had to impeach him because alikuwa like, you know what? No, si lazima nikupende.
Yeah, it is simple. Si lazima gays, it is not a must for everyone to love you.
You should love yourself, and that should
that is enough. Kama mtu acknowledge your presence,
that is that
around them. Ni hivyo. One thing I usually tell people, my gay friends wakikuja wakiniambia ati niko na bestie na when I tell them aliniambia ati anitaki, as long as they acknowledge your presence around them, do not make them love you. Usiwaforce wakupende. Just be there. Jua anajua you are gay. Jua anajua you are a lesbian. Kama like if you have a friend that
you should love yourself. Absolutely love yourself. Just love yourself.
Just the way you are. Do not force anybody else to love you.
Recognize me. I just say those guys just love like to be attention.
Apana.
You know, like I'm gay, I'm here. Yes, good.
Kuna attention
nyingine. Na global warming tuanze
kushughuli yako ati because you are gay.
Tukweke bash world mzima.
Coming out party, hallelujah, this one came out, he's gay, this one came out.
I came out to my parents and I told them that I'm marrying a man. They will make a party. Naweza kupewa attention different.
Ati unaolewa na mwanaume.
Excuse apelekwa kwa koti because it upendi gays.
Yes,
I had that.
Yeah.
Is it true, Adija? Eti uko majuu eti if you cannot recognize a gay, you can be taken to court.
Yeah.
Eti ndakwaje wanasema gaje, what they call them? Ati something homophobic.
Yeah, homophobic.
You can be taken to court
because you are homophobic. Sasa all those phobias zenye tuko nazo pia mimi ati because I'm not good with the tall heights. Does that mean ati nikifika mali juu?
Khadija amesema it's true. It's true. Anasema yes. Anasema we are all humans, we don't need acceptance. True.
Yeah.
True. So producer anarudisha hiyo video kidogo waendelee. No, we continue to understand why Gachagua was impeached and why the gays did want him in court.
And then they wrote it at Nimrod. They wrote it as it is theirs. But if you look clinically, you discover that Africa is the crowd of mankind. If you go to the historian, they will say the first fossil was found where? The first fossil of a human being. Mfupa ya kwanza.
In Africa.
In Kenya, Turkana. The oldest of the oldest was discovered in Turkana. And then if you come to the Bible, you look at it properly, you will find that Kenya is where the Bible describes Kenya, Ethiopia, because you look at the book of Isaiah chapter number 18, it speaks of the country that is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. You go and read it, you find it. Where
Isaiah
chapter number 18. And verse number 3 says, when they will raise a banner in the mountain, notice that, and when they will blow a trumpet in the mountain, then the glory of God will come. You see, it's only in Kenya, in Mount Kenya, where we have a banner, there's a flag in the mountain, where a trumpet was blown in the mountain, only in Kenya, not anywhere in the world. Kenya was not there. All this part was Ethiopia, according to the previous. If you look at the maps, we didn't have Kenya, we didn't have. We had Sudan, we had the other part of the part towards downwards was Ethiopia, and Ethiopia, that is where King Solomon aliishi. That is where Jesus alikuja kufichwa. You know, Jesus used to speak the Amharic language. Amharic language is an Ethiopian language, meaning Africa is the cradle man. And that is why the entire world is interested. And where is the center of the world? It is in Kenya. And because you see the equator cuts Kenya into two pieces. It is in Kenya where you have the center. Where is the center? The actual center of the world, where is it? It's at the GPO. At the GPO, there is a stone. Have you ever seen it? There's Equity Bank and the GPO this other side. In the middle, there is a stone and a toilet there. That stone, it is the center of the world. It was put there by the Queen of England. That is where, and that's where two roads meets. the major road, the Trans-Saharan highway. That is this Uru highway. That is transnational highway, and also the Great North Road. They meet at the GPO. The one, the Kenyatta Avenue, going to Karatina, and also going that way, where the two roads meet. That is the center of the world. Wow. And those are the roads that is in the Bible, in the book of Isaiah 35.
Wow. I hope you guys have learned. And tukimalizia, Apostle, kuna bill mpya yenye inasukumwa saizi, na imesukumwa na Mark Mwenje, Muriithi MP Embakasi. Harvesting of human bodies after wamekufa.
Yeah. So sasa hapo inakupatia who were in the Shakahola. Was it Mackenzie or the government?
Mackenzie said it. This shit is it's much deeper than you think.
Yes. They are coming now out. Tuachie hapo tukati. Shakahola is answered.
Serious?
Yeah. That's an answer to Shakahola. They were harvesting.
So right now, it's that wanataka kuillegalize.
Wanataka kuillegalize ndio ikuwe normal, because this is part of the demonic agenda.
No, ile nini akware? The bodies that were found.
The same thing, the same Shakahola thing. Those were horror things that were being done. These people in the government, I wish you can get a deeper into them. That is, you'll be shocked to see what kind of business they do. You'll be shocked to understand what kind of human being that you're having as your leaders. They are so dangerous. If they can chase a deputy president because he has refused to give his back to somebody.
Serious?
Yes.
Serious?
He refused to read.
Yo.
Cheki, angalia, JCM, what is happening? People are being slaughtered. Is the other time you hand the one guy, alihit watu wawili na akawaua, and nothing happened. Angalia wakati another DJ aliua kijana because amekataa na hiyo kitu. What happened?
Na alafu wana twist story iko ni issue nyingine.
Angalia hii ya huyu msichana wa Nakuru. It will be twisted, she will be in the yeye ndiye atablemiwa.
Si ndio?
Yeah, yeye ndiye atablemiwa. It is a world of its own. It is a world, iko na mapastors, iko na mabishop, iko na mapolitician, iko na mapolisi, iko na DCI.
Hizi zina erupt side ya mapastors. Christianity iko na scandals mingi.
Ziko nyingi, because those are the people who are driving the agenda. Hiyo ya gay na ya lesbians is being driven from the pulpit. Because it is an altar. So who are doing it? Because the money pastors are doing it because they are funded. Unakuta mtu amevuma kuvuma. Why huyu mtu anavuma? Kumbe kuna fund zingine, kuna vitu zingine zinafanyika, kuna kafara.
Tell me about the Masonic sword.
The Masonic sword, when I went, unalimkumba kuna wakati nilienda kuiba huko kwa Masonic.
Umesema umeamua kukua mwizi.
Yeah. Unajua tuliambiwa, kuna mtu alituambia inside kuna vitu zote huko ni za gold. Masafuria ni za gold.
Wewe kitu yenye ulikuwa ukitaka ni gold.
Ni gold.
Umesema lazima utajirike.
Nilisoma, though I was not a Christian, lakini nilisoma Biblia, ikaniambia vitu zote they are meant for the righteous, for the people of God. And I counted myself as a person of God. Na watu wa shetani wanafanya nini na gold? So nikaenda kuiba.
You must take it back by fire.
Yeah, bring it back to the people of God. So I didn't know hizi vitu ni spiritual. So wakati niliingia huko ndani, tumeanza kupora tukiweka nje vitu na pick up imekuja.
How long did it take you to just plan?
It was when we got the wind of what is inside there, ni kama leo jioni. Tukapangana kesho tunaingia huko. Roju. Ni pesa. Mimi ni Mkikuyu.
Wewe ni pesa unatafuta.
Ni pesa. Unasikia kiti moja imetengenezwa na gold 18 carats. Kiti moja. Na ni vitu hiyo nyumba yote truly.
Nani alikuwa akiwapatia hiyo intel?
Kuna soja moja alikuwa anafanya kazi hapa. Ukienda hapo kwa gate utakuta masoja.
Hii yenye kwa hapa.
Hii hapa Nyerere. Hapo kwa gate tu utakuta kuna masoja wako hapo. Au masoja wanakanga Islands. Wanaangalianga tu matajiri.
Hata sasa ni uoga ndio inafanya waka Islands wengi.
Wanaonanga tu matajiri wakiingia. They don't know what is happening, though they know what is happening.
Alafu wameuziwa uoga.
Na wameuziwa uoga ukijaribu. Sasa huyo soja moja akakuja akatuambia hapa kuna mali. si ndio tulikuwa tumeendea, wacha tuingie huko ndani. Tulipoingia ni kama sasa tuingia kwenye hall, alafu simeingia mlango mwingine hapa na hii mlango sasa, tukavunja ile ya kwanza, tukavunja hii ya pili, tukatoa zile vitu zote zilikuwa huko, tukaziweka nje. Kanta zilikuwa zimepakiwa, sasa ni kuwekelea
unawahamisha.
So wakati kumalizia tu hivi, kukatokea skeleton 3 ziko na macho tu hivyo, uko na macho yako, macho normal, lakini ingine yote ni skeleton walking towards us. Wacha nikwambie, I was a commander but I sacked myself immediately. Kama tungewekwa na Usain Bolt hivi
ndio imetoka.
We left everything apart from the book. Tulibeba tu kitabu yao, register yao, members. Hiyo tu ndio tulifaulu kubeba. But the rest, we never took anything.
Hadi kanta zenu mliacha huko.
Mpaka magari tuliacha kuzizi. Gari moja naionanga hapo nini Kilimani police station iliyosea.
Sasa nani alizipeleka? Watchman mwenyewe
kupeleka nini?
Like sasa hizo
magari. Si polisi wakuja. The GSU was sent. They came and told. Nikashikwa. That's the time I faced the real torture of my life.
How was it?
Ndio nilifinywa.
Inglenyo watu wanafinyangwa. Story mingi tutafanya.
Unafinywa mpaka unapatiana nickname ya mama yako.
Ile andani.
Yes. So you've heard what happened and what happens out here, yes?
Yeah. It is called the world after all.
Umesikia Gachagua alimpisha sababu alikataa nini? Alikataa nini?
Alikataa support
alikataa nyuma yake.
Nyuma yake. Alikataa kusupport kufanywa matendo.
Actually umesikia pasta amesema yeye mwenyewe aliitishwa. Akakataa. But that DJ that killed that boy because alikataa. What is that?
Okay, when a gay is killed,
that boy wasn't gay.
Na sikiliza, when a gay is killed, mwenye amemuua, he is like imprisoned for almost eternity till kingdom come, even his spirit, his soul and everything. But when a gay kills someone, they just take it hivi na inaisha tu hivyo.
What is that?
That is why what people hate.
That
is why people hate gays, and they will continue hating them if that is what happens. No matter what, every gay or not, every life is precious.
I heard that Maju, if you want good jobs, go see you're in the LGBTQ. Utapewa job mzuri sana because people are afraid. They don't even understand what that is, and because people fear what they don't understand, you're given a good job, a good salary, and what? Yes.
And then you one day your boss tells you, you know what? Give me that thing behind you. Give me that crack. I crack it open. And
so
there you lied.
Yes. So Gachagua alikosa kunijua hiyo stuff. Umesikia Kenya, we are not, in fact Kenya kama sa already imeshakubalika, si kubalika president uko ameshakubali.
Ikikubalika presidency haiwezi kubalika without the powers.
Umesikia Peter amesema
strength of the nini
umesema alivomjibu huyo sababu but so Kenyans have been suspecting that Ichung'wa is gay.
Yeah, it seems. And now their fears are well shown. They are just inaitwaje chenye walikuwa wanadhani kimehakikishwa. Anyway, as I always say, it is what it is. Do I say that? I have started today. In this country, if you'll not be careful with your dhudha, it will be mistakenly used. It will be terribly used. Because I cannot see how.
Then we are giving birth to a world that is this way.
Firstly, science shows that boys are disappearing.
Because you are marrying each other.
Then others are there marrying each other. If let me tell you one thing.
Imagine unaona vitoka kwa Wonder Woman madema baki solo. We are about kubaki hivyo.
Wallahi. The Amazons are just women. I think mimi nasemanga ukiamua kukua gay ama lele, enjoy your youth, enjoy it at your youth. Ikifika mahali now you want to settle down
with the other gender.
Yeah,
because we need recreation.
Yeah,
mkianza
you are not here to be a flower.
You're here, commandment ya God ni nini?
Multiply and fill the earth. If you are gay, it is your 20s, kulana haga, kuliwa haga. But ukifika 30s or 40s, settle down, tafuta mtu mwenye atakuelewa, mkae chini. Kama hautapata mtu, kuwa na pesa na uambie mtu, unajua nini, let's get married, we will not be sharing the same bed, utakuwa lala east wing
na lala. Not marriage then?
As long as you are together, you have children.
That is not marriage.
Hakuna cha
marriage is sharing the same bed. Marriage is being giving each other conjugal rights.
Yeah, conjugal.
Yeah, we are going to sleep in different sisters ni roommates.
Mtakuwa mnafanya hivyo.
Sasa bwana unasema tilala in the next room.
Si lazima mko mnalala the same bed.
Kwa nini itakuwa kitanda? Why is it called kitanda? Matrimonial bed. Why is it called matrimonial bed?
My dear, these days they do not share.
Why is it called matrimonial? Who? People, are we in the royal family? Are we the queen? Are we the king?
People are too busy. They work till night and the morning.
Njoo kwa kitanda. We buacha. So Gachagua apparently alikosa alifukuzwa sababu he said no to that law. And there is apparently is something that is happening. That boy was killed by a DJ because he wasn't gay, and he said that he's not going to sleep with any. I'm hearing there's that lady in Nakuru who was killed by lesbians.
Yeah,
but she said no. So where are we heading as a country? Kama a whole deputy president can get impeached because amekataa tu kitu moja, where are we heading as a country? The Bible says don't touch. So the Bible says don't touch the Murima, and if anyone touch or go near it will perish, die. God was talking to the people through the mountain. Okay, let me ask you something, Peter. Ni nini ambayo iko hapo kwa mlima? Nasikia my co-host anasema ya kwamba ati kuna the covenant, the ark of the covenant iko huko, ndio maana wazungu wana protect hiyo mlima, hiyo design.
Kabisa.
Is that true? Also umesikia story, sijui mapito ulikuwa unasikiza, kuna Muhammad anasema the anger in Kimanongo has to what Gachagua is why he gave out his pin 2 SIM card, and Gachagua no, and sijui nini eti, and he thought one day will have threesome with Ruto Ichungwa.
Okay, you people you're
what happened? Are you serious?
The anger Kimanongo has to the anger Kimanongo has to Gachagua is why he gave out his pin 2 SIM card, and
Kimanongo nani?
I think he's a leader or somewhere. Gachagua no, and he thought one day would have threesome with the.
You would have a train. It's called a train.
Yeah. Ishunga and Gachagua. OMG Lord. Guys, you people, today. Okay, we are coming in peace, but you're just making it.
Kimanongs don't wanafanya train.
Yeah.
Na Gachagua na Ruto na nani mwingine
Ichungs.
Na kapata Gachagua hataki hiyo stuff.
No, thank you. Akasema mimi sitaki.
Siko, lakini maybe ujaribu na yeah, I want what where you people. You people. So what is in Murima? What is in Murima? Kwa nini Murima iguzwi?
Ishe kwa Ark of
Covenant.
Nikula mumenipea nini? Ark of Covenant. Ark of Covenant hapo.
Iko kwa Murima.
Yeah.
That's where these people are leading us.
Yeah. And Israel knows that it is there. I think when was the bombing yenye ilikuwa inaambiwa it was done by the Israelis.
It was done in Kenya.
Yeah.
1998.
Is it 98? I don't know. When were the fights? When was the killing?
Killing of who?
Yenye ilikuwa inasemekana the fight.
And why can't just the Israelis
I don't know the what.
Of the who?
The Kikuyu and was it the Kikuyu and the
Luo 07?
Was it in 07? Before 07. There is another fighting. There is another war that was somewhere in between. I will revisit my history. And then that because people touched the Murima.
How do they touch it?
See, you go to kusumbua watu wa Murima.
Na watu wa Murima sana ni Gachagua.
Yeah, like watu wenyewe huko. Watu hao wenye wanaishi Tao. Hao wenye wanaishi Gishagi. Those who are in the
around the mountain
and around it. Waliguzwa. And Israel kuja wakadil na headquarters za Nairobi. So it was when the UN was dealt with.
So you're telling me I should marry a Gikuyu now? And because Gikuyus are the Jews of Kenya.
Yeah, you will be protected. If
there are any Gikuyus out here, I'm going to marry one now. So that way my generation can be covered by the Murima. Yes? What?
Yeah.
You guys. Peter Kimani said the Gikuyu you see are preferred as Israel as Israelites and believe the same, pray the same. When the country was under threats, the elders could go and pray at the mountain and the rain would start falling. So they are the Jews of Kenya.
Yeah, they are the Jews. Wakisema let there be hailstorm.
Ndio maana tu wako hapo wana lead. Na mbona basi unapenda kiti place nyingine?
It is life.
No. What do you mean it is life?
When you are given power.
Peter, tell us. But let me ask you something, Peter, about this Gachagua issue. Kuna mtu hapo juu amesema eti I don't know Kimanongo it has to Gachagua is why he gave out. Who did he give it to? Ahmed, who did he give it to? Want to know. What is that? Na mbona high court after all that time like yani by the secrets zianza tu kutoka pole pole. Secrets zimeanza kutoka. So apparently Gachagua wako amefanya makosa yote.
Hako amefanya
ni sauti alikataa na akasema hata kubali hiyo rule iendelee hiyo that law to be passed that LGBTQ iko nini huku.
Yeah, iko allowed in Kenya. So you can imagine just because Zulfa because you will not agree
to have like there's this person that was asking something, yes, and I said you go sleep, you go give your you go have sex out here with people that are just buying new chips and chicken.
Yeah.
But the moment that you're told to have sex with your boss who party a good job, that's when now you have boundaries.
Yeah. Ati wewe sijui nini. No. Ati kozile za I cannot, it is not professional.
But I think but if it's true.
Na mbona unaenda mtu anaenda kufungulia miguu hawa watu wa chips.
Chakula is important, chakula is holy.
Si huyu boss pia atakununulia kwanza atakununulia ya KFC.
Ananunulia the KFC,
akununulia kuku, akununulia pizza. Wacha huyo mwenye anakutembeza kwa chips mwitu. Sometimes ladies not just ladies, even men.
Mimi let me tell you something right now. I don't want like kuna mtu alikuwa ananiambia hivi, alikuwa ananiambia yeye ataki eti kuona msichana hapa nje eti amwambie tu Natasha anataka kuona birth certificate, sababu you marry someone unakuja kupata this is hii ni ndume wa marry sawa. Akaniambia let me tell you, ananiambia it is so bad because kuzi wanajibeba kama madem like that man ule mwana anafanya job ajule Germany aende jitangaje Twitter.
Nani mapenzi choku
huo choku right ako na boobs.
Yeah, huyo mtu ameiba wanaume Kenya.
Ako na nini anajipaka makeup kama dem, uso ni soft, amefanywa laser ya kutoa nywele. You think he's a lady, and unajua lady kama this person was a Muslim. You don't sleep before you're married, sindio? So it's like now you go date a girl ata in fact hata juu base ilienda wapi, ni kama najua na nyuki kila wakati akija mahali huko anakuongelesha ayua mpenzi, then mwende mumari
kisha
I know you go you find is a fellow man anakuambia bro usibonge bonga ndakuvaa na ushamari. So there is it's going really bad. I am to you thinking is a man kumbe is a woman who has already undergone surgery. amekula testosterone.
Yeah.
He talks like a man and he's a woman, and I'm thinking I'm married to a man.
Eish.
And this is nini.
Hey.
Anataka we Gachagua ndio vile wako anataka.
And sasa mimi nashanganga as by that you said earlier, it kept me thinking. Somebody decides to go surgery. A lady decides to go to have surgery. Ati anataka kuwa dem. Then anaenda anaoa dem. What is that?
I didn't get. Yes, that is another issue, because me, I know someone, a man goes under surgery, goes all the way to Korea, South Korea. He undergoes surgery, he becomes a woman. Amekuja na boobs paki, matako kule viti, and then he comes and he marries a woman, and we are like, we thought we were going to marry a man.
No, what is that?
What? Ungekaa tu mwanaume married to? No, I just like the fashion of women. That's why. Hii kitu ni shetani. Let me tell you, it's demonic.
Ahmed Mulusa anasema, good example. Ruto's kids are lesbians. Even one was married to another lady. I'm not sure of if president is all with Biden as they were before. Is okay with Biden as they were before. Okay.
Aje? Like there's a mtroke ameolewa na mwanamke sahi.
Yeah. It is called the first family.
Kwa hiyo watu wangapi? Unajua mimi sijui watu wake.
Sita.
Mimi najua tule Mario sijui na Nigeria. Then kuna huyo ako huku. That
is that handsome guy. Mwenye anafanana na bake kabisa, but he's quite charming. Kuna huyo mwingine mwenye akona mtoi. Mimi najua Shalin, huyo handsome mwenye anafanana na babake. Kuna yule mwenye anafanya CJ PhD in what? Kuna huyo mwenye ameolewa na Nigeria. Yeah. Kuna huyo msichana mwingine pia.
Hebu tuambie, who is that married to a woman?
Anyway, people are getting married. And one day I want to look for tukiendelea hivi, there is this friend married to a woman, and she's a woman. We will invite her here
and she will tell us
the challenges and all
why
that.
Did you chase Gachagua out? Because he couldn't take your look. Na anasema kwamba serikali ya Kenya, as in Ruto got in through the elections of gays, like the money that financed the government. Tell us if that is true, guys. Commentini pale, pigeni simu, SMS, WhatsApp, mtuambie if it is true what they are saying, that the government was financed, ile kura walikuwa napiga ilikuwa through nini?
The money of the gays and lesbians.
Yes. So tell us that. Is that true? And if so, sasa si hao sio rule.
And let's go back to our question, dear viewers. Our questions were two. One, is it right for a man and a man to go holding hands? And two, why is it not right? Why is it wrong?
But that is a question. A question.
Is it right? No. That is what you say. Then tell us, why is it wrong? Why is it different?
Wewe unaweza shikana mwanaume mkono kwa street.
Yet humans do that. Not humans.
Women
do that.
Women are gully beings. Like gully, playful. Mwanaume, we don't know that, Mimi.
Let men be playful. Kila mtu akona. There is someone who told me everyone is gay inside them. There is that gay thing.
Well, when I gay. When I want to convince you something, I will tell you something. Okay. Like the way pastors use. No, nasikia says a lot of pastors. In fact, nakumbuka Ukambani kuna wakati ilikuwa nabaki a lot of pastors are gays. A lot and a lot of.
Kuna huyu mwenye alikuwa na nini?
Matako amerusha huko.
Kuna huyu mwenye alikuwa na sodomize vijana 12. He had 12 baby boyfriends.
Andaka nyuma ambayo iko tight.
Yeah. Mimi yangu bado ni tight.
Why is this so in Christianity?
When God banned Sodom and Gomorrah, people said analysts of the Bible claim that it is not because it was sinful. No. They were there since then. They were not just in Sodom and Gomorrah, but because they wanted to screw the angels.
That's why they were cursed.
Yeah,
and
that's why they were burned with sulfur. So
Clement anasema kwamba kumekucha. Clement is a very prominent director from TZ. So hi Clement, hi. Very 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 good. You should unavaa YouTube uko na vitu zake pale YouTube na I think DSTV.
Yeah.
Yes. So
yeah, so when it happened, like it did, people are like, if God wanted to eliminate all gays, ange clear water, like he did during the time of Noah, but he just took those who dared.
But then you know there's this lady, I talked about it the other day. Akasema these giants that are coming out are not giants.
Yeah, they are demons. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
See, they are the products of angels and humans.
And where have they been all this time? Enyewe Kenya
40 days
come on, to impeach president, we are impeaching the deputy president because amekataa tu kitu ambacho kimekataliwa mpaka kwenye Biblia. Ameikataa, anatolewa. So where are we heading as a country?
As a country we are lost already. Si ati hakuna mali tushafika hell. It is said that one of the 7 gates of hell is in Kenya. There is this scientist who said that Satan came from Kenya. Yeah.
Why? So he was made from heaven, where?
As in after he was thrown from heaven, he landed in Kenya. No, he did not land in Kenya. He landed in the Garden of Eden. He was not thrown. He was thrown out from heaven to earth. So he landed in. Yeah. And still on that, when somebody decides that they will be like, at you turn you into what you are not, it is quite not that easy. It is not quite that easy. But these days, kuambia mtu kufanya mtu tu lele simple sana.
It's so simple.
It's so simple.
How?
Okay, for example, mini jama, sindio? Let's start with the lesbians.
Yes.
So girls are allowed to hold hands. They are allowed to kiss while they are friends. So when they are friends, you can imagine huyo mtu akufanyia hivyo for a few days, 2-3 days. Chali yako na yako kufanyia hizo vitu. Zulfa, huyu dem anakushikashika vizuri, anakuhug, anakukiss.
So unasema Gachagua alikataa kushikashika vizuri.
Hapana, my point is how absence of attention and care in lead to that.
Yes, that is that. But you know the question that we have here, is it true? Do you think it is true?
Yeah,
that
I think
all
it is
people
true.
who impeached are gays, ama they were just paid by Ruto to do that? They were just paid. Like, is it true? Ama huyu Biden alikuja waliambiwa that mkimuimpeach na mkubali gayism hapa in Kenya, we will be giving you a certain amount of money. You know, because at the same time you can't say the current of parliament ni gay.
What was Ruto's manifesto? What was Ruto's?
I don't know. Bottoms up. Are you serious right now?
What? Ruto's manifesto was bottom up.
So anasema aje bottoms and ups.
Yeah, bottoms ilikuwa wainuliwe sasa. Sasa bottoms wameanza kuinuliwa, wameanza kurecognizewa bana. What you did not understand is whose bottoms were being uplifted.
Na sasa nimesikia pia Peter amesema huyu apostle ambaye alisema Gachagua atakaa deputy sana.
No.
Ataimpeachiwa na akasema pia huyu Kindiki pia atakaa for long. Now the thing is I don't know that kama aitwaje? Kama sasa after huyu who is next? if that is going to happen. Like at the same time,
Ishungwa, you know, and I don't know why, but when we started speaking about impeachments, something told me, I said, and God forgive me, and forgive me if you'll be offended, whoever will. We are tired of these gay marriages between leaders. I did not know this would escalate to this, but it is evident now. If Ishungwa, who is the upcoming deputy president, is supposedly to be gay, see, my words are just coming together automatically. Praise God. So I'm soon going to be a prophesy.
But then that's what I was asking the other day. That why is it that in Hogani political marriages, na ilikuja na hiyo word political marriages?
Yeah, it is
because they knew what they meant.
Yeah. Political marriages are
no, sasa unasikia wamesema huyo alikuwa anataka threesome na ikakataa because like why? Swali ni, do you think they were just paid, you know,
halfly paid, half were gays? So uko hapo haujui utaenda kwa nani, utaenda kwa huyu ama kwa huyu, but as long as both those who are gays and those who are paid had nothing to lose but something to gain. Those who are paid and 200,000. Those who are gays and the freedom to know who are gays without, you know, kitambo saizi wanajipost huko TikTok wamejaa, Facebook wamejaa, wapi kila mahali. You befriend someone instantly, mirija mijulus zinajaa kwa inbox yako ya mwanaume, and you're like, God, it was just a friend request. He could get this serious. So as long as they had something to gain, as long as they could not hide themselves anymore, they had that kind of free that kind of win-win situation. It's not something that it could inaweza kataliwa, ama it could just be brushed off.
But you see now where this thing has put us, yes. Na mbona Gachagua hajaongelea kitu ama kwa like maybe Mr. waambia you guys will come to know later.
Maybe the reason hajawaambia ni akozile za why should I interfere with things that are not my business? Why? But maybe he's not that much against it. I'm not against it at all. If it does not come to my doorstep, but it is like, you know.
So we have like no, we have like roughly 10 minutes to finish. 10. So what would you tell people about this?
What I would tell people, being gay is a choice. And to others, being gay is not a choice. Watch out the people that hang out with your children, the relatives when unaachia watoto huko shago. Talk to your children. Some of these gays chose to be gays because of they had no otherwise. Zulfa, huyo mtu anaenda shule, anaenda anakuliwa ama anapewa ruhusa na mtu amkule haga. So after they have the sex, he ends, and he's a virgin, he ends up loving, if he has been told by a friend, a rich friend, they have the sex, and he will be the one to forgive my language, but to fuck that friend. Atafili kitu ni tight, atapenda hiyo. Huku nje kwa mitandao tunasema madem ni mitaro, unaona. So that, learn to talk to your children. Tell them to tell you if there is something amiss at school. Don't just let anything.
There's an NGO right here in Kitengela that actually said there is this man that was raped in a party, and he came to them. It's an NGO that if you go any violence, you can go to them. There's this woman amejitolea kusaidia madam, and we will invite her one day here to speak about that. And that man was raped by men, you know, like raped. But it's only video nyingine ya Mombasa.
Yeah. Ish.
And those men were paid to rape that man.
Yeah, it is said that they were picked by the governor. Mimi nilisema hiyo siwezi ingilia, because huyo Zulfa nobody, hata kama umemfanyia nini Zulfa, hata no matter what you have done to them, nobody should attack your mother. Nobody should say that your mother is this or that.
Kwani wewe mtu alisema hivyo?
Yeah.
So ina go to rape.
Yeah.
I don't think things should get to rape.
It is nothing should start to a point kama tumekosana.
Kwani kwa shule kwa tusiwe na mtu tusiwe na mpaka mamako. Wasikia kwenda huko mamako yako hivi and you just used to fight. When did it come to you have to pay people to rape someone? That you should never support that.
Power is power.
That is an evil mind. What is that? Either way.
Hakuna mtu anafaa kuingililia mama ya mtu.
So we're going to wrap up the show of today. We thank you so much for joining us today. That is according to the ex-Mungiki leader ambaye is an apostle right now. Amesema Gachagua was impeached because all those people that were impeaching him sababu they are gays. Okay, so we have heard your comments and we have heard your suggestions, and now we are going to wrap up the show. We appreciate everything. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. We appreciate everything that you do. Okay, so tuko kwenye mitandao Kenya News Alert, Instagram Kenya News Alert, Facebook Kenya News Alert, TikTok Kenya News Alert, hata WhatsApp mko namba yetu WhatsApp pale. Okay, so yes, my name is House of Zulfa. I've been your loving and very wonderful host. Kila mahali kwa mtandao ni House of Zulfa, House of Zulfa, House of Zulfa everywhere, you know. Hata ukinitafuta WhatsApp pia ni House of Zulfa. So yes, say your name, we finish this.
My name is Lewis Philip, the last born. I'm a last born, Billy. I'm a last born. Yuma, I'm a last born. Kanda, I'm a last born. Hallelujah. And do have a nice evening, afternoon that is, and a nice evening. To you people who are gays, take care of yourselves. The world is not kind to people like you. Do not force anybody to be like you. Respect everyone's decision. Don't try bending everyone. And during those your parades, it is on 14th of June. Is it 14th or when? Between June and July, somewhere there. Do not go naked. Bebeni bendera zenyu bora tu msitembee naked. That is diminishing even to your own selves. Make sure that whatever you do it behind. If it is nakedness, go be naked in those clubs and strips, in El Vago and such, not in public. That is like forcing everyone, telling everyone you are gay is enough stress and trauma for your parents. But telling everyone to be like you, that is a death sentence to some people. So no, just be yourselves, dress well, behave accordingly. That is all from me. Do have a nice day and take care of yourselves. Love you all. Peace out.
Bye bye.